Hey guys, FeverS91, and I'm bringing you a video on how apparently Battlefront is expected to bring in about $800 million by this year. Now, I'm not sure whether the estimates go until March, because I think that's when the first quarter of the year actually begins. But I was just reading an IGN article, which I'll probably link it in the description below. And I was like, wait a minute, $800 million by the year. Battlefront is set to come out November 17th of this year. And it's supposed to make $800 million in 1 month and a half. That's called setting really high expectations. And I'm afraid that EA it'll just be smashed. Like, do you know what making $800 million in 1 month and a half is? I mean, if you look at GTA 5, you may think, okay, that's fine, because GTA 5 made about $1 billion within 3 days. But that's an exception. Sometimes I just wonder whether some of these AAA companies are looking at the exceptions and going, okay, we can do that too. And I'm like, you should never, if you become the exception, yes, but you should never just estimate at 800 million. I don't think so. I don't think for any game, no matter how much money it took to make, no matter how AAA the game is, I don't think it should ever estimate at 800 million sales. And in 1 month and a half, no less. If they do mean by calendar year, not by next quarter, which I think begins in March. But all I'm saying is that that's a really short time to be expecting $800 million. And sometimes I think these high estimates and these high expectations on these games really hurt the developers. A while back, I believe it was Square Enix who said Tomb Raider didn't make enough. And I think Tomb Raider at the time when they said that had sold about 3 to 4 million units. And I think that was only in a few months. So it really showed how high their expectations for the game was, because 4 million units in maybe just a few months is great. I don't care what game, unless you're Call of Duty, I guess, because let's face it, Call of Duty usually at the end of a year sells almost 30 million units. Usually. But like I said, it just doesn't make sense to me for EA to set such a high standard, especially on a franchise you're bringing back. It's not like Call of Duty. They release it every year, watch it do this, and then estimate. Battlefront hasn't come out since the original Xbox and PS2, and yet they are... I'm not counting the, I think there was a PSP version, but they are expecting $800 million worth of sales in a month and a half, assuming, of course, that they mean by the end of this calendar year. Now, I understand sales are going to be probably boosted by people going to watch Star Wars, the Episode 7, and if that's a good movie, people will be like, wow, let's play some Star Wars games, and they'll buy Battlefront. But come on, I just think that's too high of an expectation to even set. It just doesn't make sense, in my opinion, that you're expecting that many sales in a month and a half. What do you guys think about this? Do you guys really think that Battlefront will sell $800 million worth of units in 1 month and a half, of once again saying if they do mean by the end of the year? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. Personally, I doubt it. But like I said, tell me your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you for watching. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and may God bless you all.